Alrighty, tighty, lefty, loosey. It's one day after yesterday, meaning it's March 21st. So a day after the solstice, the equinox. And how you doing? It's not, guess what day it is? Oh, doesn't it say somewhere? I thought it said Friday on there. Whatever, I don't know what the hell that means. These people that get so interested in the days of the week, I can't wait till the weekend. And, Friday, in truth, is a better day for most people than Sunday, however, because you're looking where you're going to go, and that affects how you feel. So if we get confident about salvation, if we get confident about our future, it's going to be better, even if we're kind of in the muck right now. If we start to build confidence about our direction, we're going to feel way better. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I had a really, really good day at pickleball. Now, I forgot to take shorts today. I took two shirts and no shorts because my one pair of shorts looks like a shirt. Reverse that. And anyhow, you get what I'm saying, okay? I didn't have fucking shorts already. Jesus Christ, what the hell's the matter with you? So I had to play in my pants, and so I was like, stupid. Should I even play? But wow, did we ever have a great day. We had 11 people, so it was a perfect rotation and a lot of good games, fun points. Whether you won or lost, you're just like having fun. And that's the way it's got to be. When you're having these good rallies, bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, yeah, good job. Got me right there. Hey, that's fun. Ain't all about winning, of course. That's a cliche. We tell the kids not all about winning. Most of the time, though, it feels good to win. Okay, now, one thing I want to talk about right now, it is a sunny day. It's about 55 degrees. I think I'm going to go outside pretty soon and play with my juggle sticks, which I enjoy doing. I'm not very good at it. And, that's another thing we got to talk about, too. We'll cover everything. We got plenty of time, and I got, 4 videos that I'm going to do, but I can do more of these. I just want to fulfill my quota for... Oh, take a breath, goddammit. Okay. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, so you want to talk about sex. Okay. Well, let's make this real simple. Okay, so the other day I talked a little bit about exercise, I think, right? Okay, so the more fuel you take in and the more energy you use, the more you're going to need to release that energy. So there you go. Sex. Done, right? Okay, a little bit more about sex, though. Because these subjects are very easy. You usually should be able to cover a subject in about a minute, really. If you're doing a good job, you should be able to cover most subjects in about a minute, because that's all they take, really, because there's not that much to it. Salvation, you just got to get your priorities straight. You make a big thing about sex, and it's not such a big deal. You got to fucking heal this world, though. You got to make things start to flow. You got to make things move and groove, and you understand. So, okay, so you're going to have more energy, and you're going to be taking in a lot more fuel, so you're going to have to release that fuel. In other words, you're going to have to find more outlets, which is a good thing. Now, if you only have perverted outlets, then it's not a good thing. But if you're healthy and happy, and you've got a good support system, you're speaking your truth with people, you're being honest, you're getting your craziness out, then it's going to be beautiful. You're going to have a lot of beautiful expressions of that. So you're going to last longer, you're going to have more explosive orgasms, you're going to be more, your body's neural network is going to be more intact, and so you're going to be more sensitive all over your body, you're going to have like whole body orgasms, okay. So everything good, basically. So salvation offers what? What does it not offer? It offers absolutely everything. It gives you heaven back. That's basically what it does. So whether you're interested in whatever aspects of your life you want to improve, I don't consider any detail of your life to be insignificant if it's a problem for you. If it's a problem for you, then it's got to go. Plain and simple. Unless you're fucking crazy, unless you're a program, then I don't care about you. I can't talk to programs. Soul and programming does not communicate. However, I can hopefully get to everybody who's got at least a little bit of spark of soul in them. You just need a little bit of a spark of soul for me to get to you. And so you just gotta have a little bit of receptivity, and that's all. So, for the most part, I'm not into management. I'm not into adjustment. Now, we can do history very quickly, too. Okay, you want a quick lesson in history. Okay, it's one long, sad story of adjustment. People trying to adjust to a nightmare which they can't really adjust to. Yet, lack of awareness is kind of a defense, shall we say, from feeling too much of the pain. So the less aware you are of this, the easier it is, generally speaking. We see this in the whole, top to bottom, like human down to fish and then plants or whatever. we see all the layers in between, the more conscious the animal becomes, the more its potential is to suffer, the more potential it has to enjoy pleasure too. So the more conscious you are, the greater your ability is to experience life in a very, very wide spectrum, shall we say. Did I cover everything about sex? Okay, so we covered history, and I said that history is basically one long, sad story of adjustment, and pretty much up until now, that's the way you have to look at most things, even most spirituality and religion, saying they were doing the best they could at the time, and that's it. You don't get too critical about what they were doing, saying, well, they didn't know. Well, nobody knew. We've been learning together. We all came here together to save this damn place, and we've had to learn together. What I've gained, I can give to you. What you gain, you give to me, and we all benefit from connecting and getting together and sharing that information, making this truly amorphic field that's very close to the way heaven works. So, yeah, history, one long, sad story of adjustment. And adjustment, again, is a word that I've defined. I put it on the website. It's an important word because it entails that you're trying to adapt to an environment. Excuse me. Cough's not totally done yet. You're trying to adapt to an environment that you can't adapt to. The soul cannot adapt to this. So if you're feeling like you're weird and out of place here, it's because you are. And you shouldn't feel comfortable here. You should feel okay. There's a lot of little contradictions we can work through, but we'll get them all. It's really not too difficult because when you get it, you get it. I don't care for words like awake or enlightened too much. When you get it, you get it. It's not difficult at all because this is knowledge that's innate to the soul. So we'll cover everything that we need to cover. So I don't have to worry too much about covering everything, but I do want to cover everything, and I want to give you as complete an understanding as you're capable of. Okay, one more thing about sex. All I say now is, okay, if I give you any advice about it, well, first of all, it's hypocritical. I mean, why would you ask me? What the fuck do I know, right? Yeah, truly. But all I want to say is don't seek out new partners right now. Focus on salvation. Focus on the plan. Focus on participating in salvation. So whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever object of desire you have right now, put salvation first. Add that to your life. This is about addition, not subtraction. So if you have bad habits and you want to get rid of them, as any addiction program would probably say, I haven't been in one, but I know some of their philosophies, is you have to introduce something new into your life to replace the old. To replace a good habit, or to replace a bad habit with a good habit. That's how you get rid of the addiction. That's how you get rid of whatever. But in this current messy vibration we're in, where you got this pain and you can't heal it because this whole level of existence is meant to prevent you from actually being nurtured and getting the healing you want, you keep sliding back into these things. So we'll get rid of addiction very, very quickly. Amazing how quickly addicts are going to be able to recover. And if you've ever been in a room full of addicts, one time I stumbled into an AA meeting. I thought it was a different meeting, I think. So I went to this meeting, and I was like the new guy. I was like the new alcoholic in the room. And so like a table of like 12 or 15 people, and they're all looking at me, telling me their life story. They went around the table, like everyone, 5 minutes. So I'm looking at me the whole time, like you can get through this. I didn't have the balls after the first guy to say, well, I'm not an alcoholic. But I was really impressed with those people with how smart they were, because when you battle addiction, you become really aware of your weakness and how vulnerable you are and how powerless you can be in this situation. Now, we don't want powerlessness anymore. We want that to go. But we have to reclaim that. And right now, it's like a ripe peach on a tree. Like salvation, grab it, and that's it. That's all we got to do right now is just reach out and grab it, because that's how close we are right now. Yeah. You feel that? Yeah. I felt that. It's really that close. Not much of a gap separating us from really getting the chain reaction going here. But obviously you're here to play a role. And I'll get to the role that we are playing and have played, and it's time for us to play now. And how those two things are a little bit different. So I'll talk about that real soon.